Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's AttackonSamurott, bringing you all another Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown live for y'all today. Gonna be playing some OU. Been a minute since I played some OU. Actually, it's funny. This week, or actually the week before, last week, I actually took some time to play OU again during the OLT like whole cycle thing going on right now on the ladder. And I noticed that, the ladder isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like full of cheese. I mean, it still is full of cheese. More than because of OLT. But honestly, the ladder isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. So I decided to play, and I had a couple decent games with this team, and even with some other teams I was testing as well. Ended up getting one of my ults to 1600, so I think it was actually this one I got to 1600 that I'm on right now. My main ult dropped, or my main account dropped, so I gotta grind that one up later. But that's just besides the point. Anyways, the team I have for y'all today is this team I built myself around Substitute Tyranitar with Choice Lele and Substitute Lando with Sword Stance. So I wanted to build this team because, for one, you guys know I have an affection for Tyranitar. That mon is just goated. That mon is just straight up fire, no matter what. So I had to make a team around that mon. I just had to. It was in my blood to make a team around this thing. This thing's just so fire. But also I wanted to use some other stuff too as well. Like I wanted to use Slowking and I wanted to use Buzzwole again. Mostly Slowking. I mean, I'm saying again because, well, actually Buzzwole again, but Slowking I actually haven't used yet, at least this version of it. But yeah, I wanted to showcase Slowking and Buzzwole on the channel because I actually haven't used Slowking yet, Galarian Slowking, so this would be my first time actually showing it to you guys and using it. So yeah, so before we get started with this one or with this live, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video, letting me know what your favorite. I guess what's your favorite set for Galarian Slowking? I was gonna say Tapu Lele, but I think Galarian Slowking is more interesting. I want to know what you guys have been trying out with that mon. It seems like there's a lot of different stuff you can do with Slowking. Like again, you can run AV, you could run. I think even Trick Room could work as well. Like AV, Trick Room. You could probably do Boots as well. Black Sledge, of course. You can run like a trapping set with it. I know that that my boy. Blue actually tried out a Whirlpool Slowking during the time that I think the Spectre metagame was still like ongoing. So I think he was using that for that metagame, and I think a little bit afterwards. But it was cool to see that. Yeah, again, that was just going a little off topic, but I'm just curious about what kind of set you guys like to use on Slowking. So team. We got T-Tar, Heatran, Lele, Slowking, Lando, and Buzzwole. So T-Tar is going to be the lead, or can be the lead, rocking Sub, Focus Punch, Thunder, and Crunch. So what I like about this set is that T-Tar is kind of free to set up a sub on, I'm not going to say on Dragapult, I can't really say that, but at least on like maybe on the Shadow Ball play. Like if my opponent goes for a Shadow Ball, then I can take advantage of that and then sub with T-Tar on that, on said Shadow Ball. You can also set up on like Scarf or like Scarf mons, or even like mons are just locked into something. So for example, something like, I guess, let's say, I don't want to say Tapu Fini. Probably like, I can't even say Urshifu either. I guess the only example I could say is Tapu Lele. If Tapu Lele goes for Psychic, then I can just sub on that Psychic and then be able to take advantage of that Psychic turn, and then be able to get a sub. Focus Punch or Sub Thunder on whatever their twitching is. Usually T-Tar's answers are going to be like a Steel type or a Steel type or something like that. So having Thunder is going to be cool because I can potentially paralyze that said Steel type, or I can just Focus Punch the said Steel type. Preferably Thundering it is going to be good because again, chipping like Corviknight is very useful, and potentially paralyzing is even better. So yeah. And then we have Crunch, which is going to be there to, again, like pressure the ghost types. And we have Heatran, which is going to be the rocker for the team. It's going to be Def on the team, so we have like two special walls, being this and Galarian Slowking, because you can never have more than one special wall. You gotta have your backup special wall. This is the backup one. So but it's also the rocker, which is even more important. So this mon being the rocker is great because I can chip down, mons that are neutral and such, to rocks and such. Taunt's great because we can trap mons with Magma. I mean, with Magma Storm, then prevent them from recovering with Taunt. Then we have Earth Power, which is going to be there for hitting Pex and hitting Pex while it's while it's trapped. Then we have Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is going to be Choice Scarf with Psychic Moonblast, Psyshock, and Focus Blast. So this is meant to be my way to outspeed Dragapult because Dragapult sucks, and having a way to outspeed it and then Moonblast it is definitely worth it. So yeah, Psychic is also really strong under the terrain. Being able to chip non-Spadef Heatrans, like being able to hit the offensive ones is pretty good. Psyshock is also good as well for it, since Heatran doesn't really have the best. Or, I mean, its defensive typing is good, but I'm saying that on the physical defensive side, Heatran isn't really ran that much, so you can just Psyshock it and do some chip to it. You could also Focus Blast it as well. But it's also good for hitting steals in general. Then we have Slowking, which is going to be again AV taking on Kyurem and Zapdos and all those special attackers that are just so common. Having Slowking there to absorb them is actually pretty nice. Sludge Bomb is great for fairies. Future Sight's great as well for being able to chip mons. For being able to chip mons and also chip them even further if we can get the mon that can pressure the sighted mon. So, or the mon that's gonna be sighted. So yeah, then we have Earthquake, which is there for Heatran, because Heatran sucks, and then Flamethrower for the Steel types. Then we have Lando, which is going to be SD sub. This is really good for setting up on opposing Landos, because opposing Landos are usually defensive or Spadef. Either way, the Spadef one's better at the moment. Yeah, it's better at the moment. But yeah, basically we want to take advantage of that and then be able to sub up on them and then SD in their face and then just do some damage to whatever comes in. So the damage is definitely worth it. And also subbing is worth it as well. So yeah, once we get a sub down and be able to SD up, then Earthquake / Stone Edge is practically free. And then Buzzwole is going to be the kind of the defensive pivot for the team, as we have a Rocky Helmet on it, so it can actually take some chip from U-turn. Or we could chip things down with U-turn, chip from Rocky Helmet, so that's definitely useful. Close Combat's very strong on Buzzwole, since that'll allow it to pressure through the steel types and such. Ice Punch is good for smacking Lando, and then Roost is there for the recovery to keep it alive. And then Thunder Punch is there to hit Toxapex and other water types like Tapu Fini as well. Which, by the way, we actually have some speed investment for Tapu Finis that aren't very invested in bulk or very invested in speed. So we should be able to outspeed it and then Thunder Punch it down, keep it low for Lando or even for Lele. So yeah. Cool team, honestly. I really liked the way how it was performing while I was testing with it, and yeah. Anyways, let's dive in and let's get some games, shall we? Let's get some games. As I'm recording, this is actually today is Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow should be Wednesday for you guys. Honestly, I wanted this video to be up today since it is Tuesday, but I don't know. It's kind of late. Like it's like 8 at night. I don't know if you guys will end up seeing this today. It'll probably end up going up tomorrow along with the old gen vid. So you guys will probably get a double whammy tomorrow. People say that, double whammy. Sounds like such an old person word. But how are y'all doing though? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty alright. Again, yesterday was my birthday, so I pretty much just chilled for the day. Didn't really do a whole lot. And yeah. Anyways, my opponent's team is looking pretty interesting. Now I will say that while my account does say 1600, this is an account I actually laddered up. Well, no, I think it was another account. Was it this account? I think it was this account that I laddered up recently with. Oh well. Anyways, we're paired up with this guy that's like 1400. Their team does not like Lando at all. Lando looks very good against them. Lele also looks fantastic. So that's really, really cool. T-Tar doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. So it's kind of just going to be in the back. Honestly, it may end up being like an early sack, depending on how this game goes. Now, I have no idea what their lead's going to be. I feel like it's going to be Lando, so I could take advantage of that lead and just lead my own Lando. Or they just lead Urshifu. But I feel like they're going to lead... They're either going to lead Lando or they're going to lead Chomp. I don't see Urshifu lead at all, but Urshifu is very strong against me as well. You know, honestly, maybe Buzzwole is the better lead, because if they lead, they're not gonna leave Volt because I have the Heatran there early. I think it's gonna be one of these three. So I'll leave Buzzwole as like an anti cover to or an anti check to both of them or to all three of them. So I'll do that. I'll leave Buzzwole here and see what they lead with. They do lead Lando as I expected. We're gonna Ice Punch this thing to oblivion and get that nice and powerful chip damage on that Lando. Please don't be fast Lando. It is a fast Lando. It's defensive too. Okay, so that's good to know. Um, really surprised this thing is very fast. I think they're probably gonna go on the Volcarona. Also, my music. Hello, music died on me. Let's just play. Guess this right here. Um, yeah, they're gonna switch out and go on the Volk. We can handle Volk pretty well again with Heatran anyway. So if they go for Toxic, it's not the end of the world. And if they U-turn, that's better for me anyway. So I'll Ice Punch here. So they do U-turn for no reason. So that's really good. We get Chip on that. And yeah, they get to go Volk. Unfortunately, if we get burned, it's gonna suck. Oh, they go Melmetal. I don't think I really mind that, to be honest. I could also go Heatran as well. I think I want to. But honestly, you know what? I think... I'm gonna go for Thunder Punch first. I just want to see what they do. So we're gonna get some Chip. Okay, that is a little bit. They T-Wave. Oh, I don't like where this is going. They're protected pads on this. Judging by not seeing lefties or anything, or an AV. So they're definitely protected pads with the wave. So they're gonna be running a semi-Rachi set. I could go Heatran anyway. Heatran should probably take out Melmetal, but they probably have bulk. But we can Earth Power afterwards and knock it out. Urshifu is kind of the one I'm worried about right now. Because if that thing comes in, then it kind of gets a free kill. I could go Lando too, but Lando isn't really the play. And I don't want... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to CC anyway for the damage. Okay, we do a lot. I think that's worth it. We're going to die to Double Iron Bash. Oh, we don't die. That's cool. That's very cool. I'm just going to do it again and knock out this Melmetal. I have to do it. Maybe they're not going to keep... they don't need this one anymore. I'm just going to CC. I'll be really sad if they really did switch. Okay then. We're not dying to U-turn. If they go for Earthquake, then I get to sub on this. So you know what? Let's see if they do it. If they do it, fine. Unfortunately, this team doesn't have defog. I don't think it really needs it, to be honest. Yeah, let's see if they go for... They knock. Okay, that's really irritating. That's kind of bad, actually. Fuck, that's really bad. We're gonna Stone Edge here since they're gonna switch out. Or, I mean, will they die anyway to the crit? So I think that's worth it. Now they get to go on the Coco if they want to, or something. Or, Volk. Well, actually, they can't go Volk. They see Stone Edge. They're going to go into Urshifu. So at least we get Chip on Urshifu, and then I can go into Lele afterwards and then Moonblast it. So they go Urshifu there, we sack Buzzwole, and then we go Lele. Moonblast is actually, Psychic is free. Psychic actually can just kind of body everything. So they go for that, and we get some Chip, and now we get to go into Lele here and just Psychic for free as they have no answer to it. So hopefully they aren't Scarf. Please don't be Scarf for some reason. But yeah, we just Psychic as they sack Melmetal and then go Coco afterwards. Wait, they went hard Coco. I don't agree with that play. That was a pretty bad play on your end. But you're dead now, so we get rid of that Coco. Unless this is Scarfed. Please don't be Scarfed on this. I beg of you, don't be Scarfed. Please don't. Please don't be. Please. That'll make me very sad. They go Melmetal, and they die anyway. I don't know why they make that play. That play doesn't make sense. You let your Coco die. Or Coco and this are dead now. So now you pretty much just lose to Lele. So they get to go, I guess, Garchomp and set up or something. Or they go Volk. Probably going to go Volk anyway. Which is still a bad play in my... Yeah, it's still a bad play, because I get to go Heatran here. Unless they're trying to bait me. Honestly, I think going King is better. I'll go King. Because we get to sight here for free. So let's see. Okay, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing, though. They're not beating Heatran. That's a fact. Since we have it here, safe and sound. So maybe they're gonna fear a rock move or something or whatnot. Bug Buzz. Okay, that does some damage. We get to go Heat Train here, and we just wall this thing forever. So yeah. Let's see what they do now. Are they actually gonna stay in? Okay, yeah, they're committing to it. Alright, I don't have Toxic. We're fine though. If it's Roost though, it could be bad. But I don't think it's Roost. I doubt this is Roost. But Toxic would have been great actually. Toxic would have been really good. But it's fine. I really hope they aren't Roost though. Oh, we get a crit. That's pretty. Oh, actually, that wasn't a crit. That was just damage from the from everything there. So we just taunt this thing, and since they're gonna go for their Roost here, I definitely think. Okay, well now they're dead. So they go for +3, but at this point, I think it's over with the Psychic spam. Or actually, Moonblast spam now. So that should be that. And they can't recover. Bug Buzz doesn't do enough. It'll probably do like 30. 30 at +3. Or at +4, I mean. So let's see the damage coming off this Volcarona. Yeah, almost 30. It's still. Oh, they got a drop too, but they should die to the Sight and everything, or not Sight, to the Magma afterwards, or Earth Power, I mean. So there's a lot though. 40 is definitely a lot of damage there. Okay, the one thing I could be afraid of is this Garchomp if it's like SD Chomp with the Scale Shot, but I think we're fine. Okay, my only fear is this being Scarfed, but it's definitely not Scarfed. It's definitely not Scarfed, so we're fine. Get sack this here. And yeah, they do that. And now we go into Lele and we click Moonblast here. And that should be the game. Because Chomp should drop to Moonblast as well. So let's see. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's game. Chomp should drop as well. So that is that. So GG's to my opponent. Garchomp should drop. You know, hopefully it's not like you know what? Okay, good. Okay, we're good. I'll get another game. So that was the first game right there. Lele put in work right there, and so did Buzzwole and And even King actually came in pretty clutch with the Sight damage there. So yeah, as you can see, like Sight plus anything I do can definitely give me an edge. So cool, we beat our opponent there. And now we move on to game number dos. So game number dos is looking scary as fuck because they got the double. Wow, this is what SSOU is nowadays. You got double everything. Got the double Therian, and you got the double Tapu. Love to see it. Their team doesn't handle Lele very well, like at all. Lele is kind of good. Now the only thing I could be afraid of is Kartana being like Scarf. Scarf Cart could suck, but I don't think he's Scarf. If anything, he might be maybe Banded or like that Adrenaline Orb stuff. Most likely, but this is a very offensive team. For my opponent, I probably lead Torn. Torn or Lando. I really want to lead Buzzwole on the Lando league because they see my team and realize I don't have a defogger, or I most likely have no defogger, so they may end up trying to get rocks down early, so that way they can pressure me with pivoting from U-turn into Cart or Weavile. So that's probably what they want to do. I really want to lead Cart though. Cart's so good as the lead, or not Cart. Buzzwole's so good as the lead, but my heart's telling me to lead. My brain's telling me to lead Buzzwole, but my heart's telling me to lead Lele. Alright, we're gonna lead Lele. If they lead Lando, which they probably will. Oh, they let Torn. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not great either, but they're gonna go for knockoff anyway. So on the knock play, don't really need. Heatran is very important here. Taking a hit from cards definitely worth it. Taking a Leaf Blade or Smart Trick or even knockoff is definitely important. I don't want this thing getting knocked off because this is my only speed control. So I'm gonna have to let Tar get knocked, and we're gonna have to just accept it. So Tar's getting knocked here, which I'm okay with. Now they have only one switch. Well, actually they have a couple switches. I'm gonna crunch here because the damage is good, especially if we get chip on Lando. I think I'll definitely accept that. Sub would have been good here too. I would have loved a sub there, but it's fine. We're gonna get some chip on Lando, which I definitely appreciate, or I definitely need. Thunder would have been perfect here too. Thunder's still good here. Thunder is definitely still good, especially if Coco can come in and then we get to take advantage of the terrain. We can get a pretty strong Thunder off on something. Granted, their only switching will be Lando anyway. They go Cart. What? Why would you go Cart? They're gonna knock off again. I want to stay in here and go for the crunch right now. I really do. I really do. But they should have a brain and go for like. I want to stay in here and just crunch this. Like if we crunch this, it's basically, well, it's not dead, but it's gonna get chipped very heavily. And I don't really need this Mon, to be fair. They have Buzz. I'm going Buzzwole. I don't care. I'm still going Buzzwole. They go Coco. Okay, so I could have just stayed in there and just crunched there. But they're gonna go for Thunderbolt or whatnot, or Volt Switch. Honestly, I want to go Lando here, just to see what they do. I don't think Dazzle makes a lot of sense since I have two good answers to it. If anything, I think they want to U-turn and get some momentum into Weavile. So if they U-turn and I go Heatran, it's U-turn or Volt Switch. U-turn. Going Heatran. Let's see. They Dazzle. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go for Rocks here because Rocks are nice. So they're probably gonna U-turn now, or they go Lando. But I definitely think Rocks are free, so I'm getting them up right now. As much as I would love to go for Magma Storm, that would be better. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm going into King right now. We can go King here pretty safely. And we can just go for Sludge Bomb. Actually, I'm gonna Sight. Sight's better. Yeah, and okay, so they're Boots. They're gonna knock here again. I can go back into Torn on that. On said knock or Defog, that's still fine. And I'm still gonna go for Crunch. So they get to U-turn there. We get more land. We get more chip on land. That's very good chip. Oh my goodness. Plus his side as well. That was definitely worth it. So I'm gonna go Buzzwole right now on their Rocks. And now what I can do is either go for a CC on their Ice Punch is fine. They go Feeny. I could have Thunder Punch there. Ooh, Thunder Punch would have been nice. I still can do it, but I don't want this getting chipped. King is still safe, so I can go into King. They go Weavile. Yeah, that's tough. That's kind of tough. They might make a double, but I have to go into you. They knock. It's fine. I can just Soft Blow here, or Roost here, I mean, and we can go Heatran. Actually, hold on. I didn't mean to go Heatran. They're gonna knock again. Oh, they U-turn, even worse. Great. Here comes whatever Lando, I guess, to get more recovery back. Fuck. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, this team is just full of utility. Utility plus the Sweeper and Weavile. So I'm faster actually, which is cool. But I don't think I'm gonna knock this out if it's Bidef. Really do want to go for it though, but Maybe I should just commit to it. The only play they're gonna go for is U-turn anyway. Like they know I have a Buzzwole. They either do that or they toxic. It's all magma. Okay, so what do they do? They actually did Earthquake. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go U and just Moonblast. In case they want to make a cheeky play and go into like Torn or something. Cheeky. Or maybe they go Weavile. But they're gonna sack this anyway. Since I lost my rocker. So. Oh nope, they're gonna go into Torn and eat the hit very easily. Okay, yeah, this game might be a wrap now. Which sucks a lot because I let my opponent get too much leeway. Alright, we're going back into U. Which sucks. I didn't want to do this, but I have to. Because they're gonna they keep U-turning. Did they just know Moonblast wasn't gonna kill? They probably just knew Moonblast wasn't killing, so. Alright, so Tar's dead, and I don't get rocks down. And they could just still make their doubles into Feeny or whatnot. So this is still kind of tough, but I think we can we can probably make a way still. They're gonna go for Ice Shard, or actually they can't Ice Shard, they have to go for knockoff. So they knock me, I die, which I'm okay with. I can still make the Buzzwole play, so I will do it. I'm gonna Thunder Punch this time on the on Torn, or even on Feeny. Definitely doing it on Feeny is worth it. So let's see. If we get the damage on Feeny, that's definitely going to be huge. So let's see if they do it. Or if they go Torn, that's also good too. Because I think Torn might die. Torn might, but I doubt it. If Terrain was up, it probably had a decent shot. But now I don't know. Man, I did not play this game well at all. I just did not play this well. But yeah, I have to Thunder Punch Feeny. As much as I would love to go for Ice Punch, it's just so obvious. So I think Thunder Punch is definitely safe. Yeah. Okay, so we did nothing. That actually did no damage. So this is max defense. Okay, well, we go King, and then they just double back again, or they do that. I'll Flamethrower in case so we can catch Weavile. But they have answers anyway. Maybe they go Cart for some reason. That would be really funny. That'd be really cool if they go Cart for no reason. Please go into Cart for no reason and let me kill that. They have Lando though. They're gonna go Lando. So, what do I do? Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. All right. What I'm gonna do here is I mean, they're gonna U-turn still. I mean, I would love to sub. I'm gonna sub anyway. Hopefully they don't U-turn. Good. Okay. All right. Good. I can still nudge this for damage. Definitely worth it. 100% worth. Unfortunately, Weavile can break my thing, but I have Buzzwole still, so we're still not out the woods yet. We're still not out the woods, but definitely this thing has potential still. So I think we can still bring this back. Okay, we need more chip on Feeny. Again, more chip on Feeny. Yeah, more chip on Feeny, and they go Cart. So they're sacking this. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. All right, so that's cool. We get rid of that. Yeah, they can go Weavile, but I have a Buzzwole, so you can't stop that. Granted, they can make a double. They probably will. Nope, they crash and do no damage. We can roost here as they go into Torn again. Oh, they're gonna flinch me. Don't do it. Good. All right. Great. We were able to keep Weavile alive. Or keep this alive, which is definitely important. Very important. So let's see. Dazzle, Calm Mind. They have Thunderbolt and Roost. Most likely Roost. Or they could be Grass Knot too. I doubt Grass Knot. I could make the Lando play, but Lando's not worth it. So I think that Weavile's banded. Weavile might be banded. Because that damages a lot. Like 29 is definitely good damage on me. Moonblast still seems really good as like cleaning up. Because Lando's basically dead. And Lando's basically dead to whatever I do. I don't want Weavile back in here. I want to go Lele. I really do. Because you can't touch Slowking at all. And I don't want Lando back in. Like they make... Again, they know King isn't going to do anything. Or King can't, Coco can't really touch King. So they only have, like, 2 options to either commit to, either make a double on the King and then go Weavile and try and set up again. Or, well, they can't do that still. I don't want Lando back in. That's the one thing I'm kind of afraid of. I don't want that thing coming back in and getting recovery back and then being annoying. You know it's still dead, but still. Nah, I'm doing it again. Just gonna stay in with, or just gonna go back into King. I knew it. That's why I wanted to go Lele. That's the exact reason why I wanted to go Lele, just because of that. But too pussy to do it. All right, here we go again. Where are they doing now? They crash again. That damage is still kind of doing a little too much though. Back into Torn. So this thing's getting back to full, which sucks. They're gonna knock off now. What do I do? I think if I go Lando and then knock, that might be better. Let's see, they have to go for knockoff. Because you know King's coming in. Knock will do a lot to King. Yeah, I'm going Lando anyway. Probably a bad play because, again, the Coco's there, but I think I have to play aggressive right now. So if they go for Knock, that's fine. If they go for Kane, that's going to suck. They do and they miss, so you know what? Fine, we'll take that. We're going to Stone Edge something. So they're going to let Lando die and then go Weavile afterwards. Or they'll let this die, which is even better. Goodbye. All right. That's definitely worth it. I could sub here too. Since, again, we know that they're banded. So... But knocking this out is just it's just a lot better though. Let me think. Stone Edge that, they go Weave, and then what? They can't let this one die. They need this thing so they don't lose to Lele. Just looking at Edge. Okay, so they're letting this go. And we knock it out. Okay, we can win now with Lele. Perfect. Perfect. I'm so glad why did they go for that? They could have knocked there. Knock actually was better for them in hindsight. Yeah, now what I can do is just Moonblast Sweep. Or even Psychic Sweep. No, Moonblast is definitely better. I don't have to go Buzzwole. I can just Earthquake here in case they want to. Yeah. Yo. Oh shit. Yo, y'all saw that shit? Oh, that was heat. Oh, that was straight fire. Oh, that was straight fire. All right, they can go for Crash, but like it don't matter. It don't matter. We big Buzzwole out here. We big swole out here, boy. We swole. We swole, baby. Bring me that Feeny. Bring me that. Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever. We Ice Punch anyway on the Feeny, or they just let that go. Yeah, that's game. Yeah. I mean, maybe they can still bring it back. It all depends on if they make a double again. But if they don't, then we just Sludge Bomb through. Yeah, they make the double again, which now I think I can let Lando go now. I don't need it anymore. Oh, they were SC the whole time. Okay. I mean, it made sense. They had to be like boots or some shit. So okay. Then they have to flinch me. But also, we can go Lele anyway and just Moonblast through since they're defensive. So I think we're fine. Especially if they try to do something crazy here. But they can just Crash here if they want. Air Shard. Yeah. We go you and Moonblast. And that should be enough to deal with Feeny. Or, yeah, that. And then we go you and then we just Sludge Bomb through. And they Calm Mind. We just Sight. And then Sludge Bomb. Ooh, okay, there. Hold on. How much are they gonna get back from this? Not a lot. We're fine. Especially because of the site too. So 20%. Yeah, this should be the game. Especially because of the poison too. So, or if we get a poison or surf doing no damage. GG's to my opponent. And that was fire! Woo! Disgusting. You're disgusting. Yo, this team actually put in work. I'm impressed. I am very impressed. I am quite impressed. We got a ladder player's ulti. I'm pretty impressed with this team. Team was putting in mad work, bro. Mad work. Mad work. We're saving that replay too. That was just too good. That was too good. How much time do I have left? 35 minutes. You know what? I think that's gonna be the end of this vid. I know it was very short because we only had 2 games. Even though it didn't really feel like 2 games. I really want to do another one, but like I don't want to get greedy, you know. Every time I try to do like more than 1 game or more than like 3 games, I feel like it's just being greedy at that point, and then I just end up tilting afterwards. That's usually what happens that's usually what happens when I ladder. But yeah, that was pretty good. that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We took advantage of his doubles because he kept doubling a lot. Again, when he made that double into Coco predicting my when he made that double into Coco predicting Buzzwole, we earthquake there. Because I mean, like he had no other option but doing that. So, and then Lele, you know, finished it off, or Lele plus King finished off the Feeny. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, Slowking's pretty fun, pretty good mon. I think it makes a lot of sense why this mon is kind of good at the moment, since it can kind of. I'm not gonna say it can check Feeny. It doesn't check it. It almost. I'm not gonna say it. Well, it actually didn't almost beat me. It didn't beat me at all. But I'd probably say it's a pretty solid check too. If it's not trick Feeny, then you could probably beat Feeny with Slowking. But yeah, if it's a trick variant that's like Calm Mind and everything, then I think that just solos Slowking at that point. So something to be aware of. If he was trick Feeny, I think this game would have been a lot harder. This game would have been immensely harder. Yeah, I don't know if we would have actually won if he was trick Feeny. Some misplays I think I made. I felt like I don't think I used Lando, or not Lando. I don't think I used Heatran very well. Yeah, I don't think I used Heatran very well. I wasn't able to really keep rocks down against him, but it didn't really matter since, you know, half his team, or I mean, the 2 mons that actually get affected by rocks are boots anyway, so rocks don't really matter against these mons, and probably Coco's boots as well. So it only hit like 3 mons here, and those mons don't really like care about rocks anyway. Especially Cart really doesn't care about rocks. But yeah, that site really helped out a lot. Like I really gotta appreciate site more. Site's really good in pressuring, again, this pivot spam, or pressuring all these like pivot mons here. But yeah, again, GG's to my opponent, and that is going to be that for this Pokemon Sword and Shield OU Showdown Live. So if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video. Again, letting me know what your favorite Slowking, Galarian Slowking set is that you prefer, and yeah, again, I was pretty happy about the way the team was functioning, and I definitely put in work. I'll see if I can keep climbing with this team. I definitely like it a lot. And also get my other alts up as well too. Gotta do that. But yeah, again, you guys should see this tomorrow, being Wednesday, instead of it being today, being Tuesday. Unfortunately, I do apologize, but yeah, that's that. Be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you in the next Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown Live. Peace out.